Oh, that's right. And another one good to see back is Cam Dowling for the Tumut Blues. Cam played a lot of his junior football. He had a couple of years off, but it's great to see Cam back.
100%. And there are a few changes today. We've got Tommy Jeffrey. Tommy really to a win there. He gets a start in the second row spot today. There's an interesting change up there. He's moving back to right. And he's alongside the big Ron in the fight. What do you think of Tommy and Ron in the second row there coming up against the
Oh, they're more than hold their own. There's no doubt about that, Jeff. But, what I like, the mix of the Blues, mix of the Tigers, you got young and old.
Buddy, you're the best photo bomber in the business. Best photo bomber. I'll give you a heat.
Attention first grade team, 10 minutes to kick off, thank you. First grade team, 10 minutes to kick off. Give the little fellas a big hand, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like they're all knocked up. Ladies and gentlemen, the players are just about to run out on the field. Before they do, we'd like to announce the teams for today. Representing the Gundagai Tigers, that's fullback. Wearing the number 1 Guernsey is Dane O'Hare. The wingers, number 2 is Jack Lyon. Number 5, Charlie Barton. The centres for the Tigers. The 3 Guernsey is Ryan McQueen. 4, Alicia Tahola. The 5'8", Tyrone Gorman. Halfback, number 7 is Derek Hay. The lock forward for the Tigers, Troy Barbie. And their back row, wearing 11 and 12, Jake Elphick and Royce Taut. The front row, and number 8 is Joel Fields, and number 10, Luke Mercury, and their hooker is Jamie Luck. The interchange bench, Dylan Murdoch in number 14, 15 is Happy Collins, 16 Mark Elphick, and 17 Chris Rose, 18 Vaughan Scott. The team is co-coached by Luke Mercury and Jared Crane. For the Tumut Blues, the fullback in number 1, Mick Dybel. The wingers in 2 and 5, Andy Harris and Tom Hickson. The centres in 3 and 4, Braden Draper and Tolly Aroa. The 5'8", Jacob Toppin. Halfback in number 7, Lachlan Bristow. The lock forward in 13, Adam Pearce. The back row, 11 and 12, Tommy Jeffrey and Ronald Araya. The front row, number 8 is Zach Marches and 10, Jed Pearce. And the hooker is Jed Spell Chambers. The interchange for the Blues, in 14, Malik Aiken, 15, Lewis Harrigan, 16, Matthew Bart, and 17, Cameron Dowling. The team is co-coached by Lachlan Bristow and Zach Martin. Here they come, ladies and gentlemen. Give them a big hand. have the club presidents out there too, thank you.
We're about to get ready for the next round of players no longer with us, of course. In honour of this great traditional game. We have both sides lining up in the middle of the field.
Ladies and gentlemen, today we celebrate the centenary of two very proud rugby league clubs, the Gundagai Tigers, Tumut Blues. 2021 is also the centenary of the most famous trophy ever induced to rugby league in the bush. During its time in competition, the Maher Cup was bush football on the lips of the game's followers for 50 years. Wednesday the 3rd of August 1921 saw the first ever Maher Cup challenge between the Gundagai Tigers and the Tumut Blues at Tumut Showground. The rivalry between the two clubs was born on that day, and its intensity has never waned. During the 50 years of competition, the Maher Cup saw towns come alive, families lining main streets throughout the southwest to welcome their football heroes home with the pinnacle of rugby league, headed by their local brass band. The players, referees and officials all have their names written in the annals of rugby league folklore. Today, ladies and gentlemen, the young men who represent Gundagai Tigers and the Tumut Blues will relive that legend. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please be upstanding while we remember those who gave their all for 50 years of Maher Cup competition, and spare a thought for the families of two past players who are favourite sons of Gundagai and Tumut, representing both clubs in Maher Cup challenges, Ken Green and Bronk Jones. Also the family of Tommy Rodonicus, who only declined the old boys' invitation to be with us here today 2 weeks ago. Referees, officials and supporters of the past created what's become the legend of Maher Cup football. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
So after a few technical difficulties, hopefully we're back online. Apologies for any delays there, but the game's about to get underway.
Ladies and gentlemen, the ground officials today, our referee is Ben Whitby, touch judges are Sam Went and Shane Bartlett.
It'll be Dane O'Hare to kick off for the Gundagai Tigers to start and commence play. I'm just waiting for the ref to blow the whistle. Got me?
Alright, and there's the kick-off. Nice and deep, and Jed Pearce is going to have the first run. Meets a big black and yellow wall there, Pat.
He certainly does, and to the enthusiasm in the Gundagai defence though, Jeff.
Oh, mate, 100%. James Luff is looking for a penalty there, and here comes Truck Masters, mate. Another big run, backs under the line.
And 2 or 3 again in the tackle.
Yeah, Gundagai do. Ooh. Yeah, rough.
The ref's not going to let that one go.
No, mate, and that's a mistake every day of the week. Zachy Masters might be fighting it, but you can't play the ball like that.
You're not going to beat referee Ben Whitby.
No, mate, no. Ben's got a keen eye.
And congratulations on his appointment to the game too.
Mate, well, I think Ben's the kind of bloke that can keep these two teams in check.
Exactly right.
It's going to be a lot of blokes arguing back all game just because of the passion about the contest.
Of course it will be, and they'll be trying to get every little inch they can.
And did you see a push in that scrum, mate? Look at that. It's like we've gone back to the Maher Cup days of old.
It is. It's like watching the game.
That's it. And the ball's on the right edge now. Tigers only 30 out. And we've got James Luff controlling it there. And big run there. That was a great run. Here we are. Berkery out left. Oh, wayward pass. Still in the attacking position here. Tyrone Gorman's going to control the play. Nice hit up there. Yeah, he's a good addition on the edge there. Well, Burks gets the ball. Ooh, nice defence. Yeah, he's a great start in the second rower. Out back here, Tyron Gorman kicks across field. Oh. Yeah, looks like he's got a forward pass there. Right, now we've got a change over. Now, this is a scrum. They are trying to get rid of some of the scrum. So with this one here, we've got the Blues in possession. 20 out. Well, that's right. So if you kick out, it's a touch, it's a play the ball now, so they're trying to speed up the game, and I did speak to a few of the Blues players who were in favour of it, and we'll find out how it goes, but here we are. Big Ron Leapai for his first run in the Blues colours. It was a nice run too, coming out. We've got Jesse Bellchambers there at hooker. No, Jesse Scoots. He's a great addition to the Blues lineup this year, and I'm sure he'll thrive in the ninth. Yeah, no drop ball, no visibilities. And we're seeing it here, the Blues, and there's an offload from Leapai to Jesse Bellchambers. And he offloads the hook. Bit of broken play here. Really nice to see, but the Tigers handle it. They're getting off the line really well. Luke Burkery's calling it. There's a couple of steps there. Adam Pearce for his first run, playing in the middle in 13. It was a good run, finds his knees. Another penalty there, Jesse Bellchambers. Off to Zach Masters. Oh, he breaks one, breaks two. That was a bit of football there. Starting to open up a little bit. Jesse Bellchambers finds Toppin, he'll go deep. Deep in. Oh, and look at the big chase here. Braden Draper's under.
Won't be easy. Oh, he's taken it well.
Yeah, he has taken that well. And now the Tigers have to work their way out from the 15 metres. And they've made a mistake. Here, the Madigan Hill and the John Hobby Hill. They're right behind that one there. They do, and this is going to be the Blues' first big chance of the game. They're going to have a scrum there, 20 metres in, only 15 metres out, and I'm sure Jacob Toppin is going to have something sorted out here, and hopefully some quick ball gets to him, Pat.
What do you think, Jeff? Set play?
Yeah, mate, I think a set play where either Ron Leapai or Tolo, one of the two will be bullocking into a big hole, hopefully, for Tumut fans, and I'm sure the Gundagai Tigers defenders will be ready and raring for a bit of contact here.
Yeah, they need to be on their guard because we know how dangerous the Blues attack can be.
And Ronnie gets it, takes it forward, and he's met by three defenders. He's put on his back by James Luff. Tyron Gorman there with him.
Here comes back.
Straight at Gorman. Gorman, he hangs on for dear life.
Again, another penalty.
Another penalty. Inside the 10. I've got a couple of hands on hips here for the Tigers in their 10, and the Blues boys they're looking keen for a try here, and Jed Pearce goes for it. Nice big run. Takes 5 of them. Oh, he gets an offload away.
But it's clean loss.
Right, Blues. You've got Mitchie Ivo at the back here looking for something. Masters looks for someone, goes himself. And he might be over here. He's over. And look at the crowd. They're going to go wild for this one. Exactly, Masters. I wonder how many people like to be front rower as the first try scorer. And first try scorer draw. Normally it's the 3s and 4s, but we've got the captain coaching, his first year of captain coaching with the Tumut Blues.
First point in the mark-up challenge to the Tumut Blues through their number 8, Zach Masters. Zach is sponsored by the gym.
Real sort of mark
Blues 4, Tigers 0, 6 to come.
You can hear Dossie Carr and the PA there calling the try, and you got to give Dossie a plug today. He'll be looking after the fans on ground with a lot of those calls, and hopefully Pat and I can continue to give you guys a call here. And Jacob Toppin will take his time here to convert, and we've got the Blues boys meandering back to the line for the kickoff, and I am sure that'll just fire in the belly for the Gundagai Tigers at Kilgary.
Exactly right, and I've got to say a big hello to all the people that can't be here today, but hopefully can hear us.
Well, that's it. Hopefully can hear us. We have had some technical difficulties, so we will apologise in advance if there are any down the track, but Pat and I here, we're calling the game. We're up on the lofty new broadcasting standard.
It is. It's very good though, isn't it?
And we've got Dave Trodden up here at the moment, who's having a bit of a look-see at the broadcast. And
he's come out into the corporate area.
We'll call it the corporate area. And here we are. So Jacob Toppin's lining this up. What do you call that, about 20 out?
About 20 out, just right.
Awkward one sometimes too.
Ooh, he's got it.
He pushed it left, but he's got it. Big crowd there, and the Blues go up 6-0 after only.
So Tim is 5'8", number 6, Jacob Toppin. Jacob is sponsored by the Leasefold Gym.
What do you think?
The Blues now 6.
Down a little bit.
They can't keep turning over the ball like that.
That's exactly right. And 2 penalties, back-to-back penalties after a mistake. We saw what that did and led to points. And Here we are. And
restart from Dano here.
down to Mitchy Idle and Jed Pearce. He thrives in this. He loves this. Look at him. He'll eat it up, and he does. He's handled well, though. James Luff, no doubt. One of the best defenders in the comp.
He's got one of the best tackling techniques for me.
And there's Zach Maher. That's probably his 4th hit up already of the game, Zach.
Big workload, Zach.
Yeah, and here we are. And Pearce is going to go forward, former captain coach of the club. Look at that, good hit up. He's hit well, though. Is that Jake Elphick, was it?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, nice defence there. Very good defender.
Dylan Murdoch, actually.
Dylan Murdoch.
But don't the teams look splendid?
Oh, they do. The long sleeves, the cotton shorts. I just love it, mate. It's just a different era.
Maybe they should have put the rest in the traditional white.
I don't know how much they like that, the physique in their feet, mate. And here we go. A bit of pressure. Yep. And Tolo drives him. Absolutely sent him back. No doubt, joined by Lachlan Bristow, that's all of them. And they'll be up again here. Look at the Blues, they're off the ground.
For the Gundagai side.
It's a nice run there. Took a bit of pressure off
Luffy
him.
dummy half.
Another nice tackle there.
Troy Barbie probably making about a good 4 or 5 yards.
Yeah, Troy Barbie coming off injury too, so it's good to see him back.
Imagine that name for the Gundagai Tigers, Royce Tout.
Yeah, Royce Tout coming off a good series of the country championship.
Yeah, definitely.
We've got the crowd getting here. Royce Tout wasn't happy with some play the ball action. And now got the Tigers looking for a kick here. Tyron Gorman, he's inside the 40. But it's straight down the throat of Mitchy Idle. The last thing you want to do, Mitchy's one of the more exciting players in the competition. He's going to come
elusive.
Oh, and he's driven. He's absolutely demolished by Luke Berkery. What a tackle.
Let me pick one person that you wouldn't want to run in.
Yeah, and that's Luke Berkery times 2. And here we are. And it's probably turned around a bit. The Tigers are lifted here a little bit. They're really trying to drive him here. And we're going to have Tommy Jeffrey with his first hit up of the game. And he's... Luke Burks is on it. I think Tommy will fill that one for a little bit. And there we are. Zach Masters hit up number 5 already.
His work rate's incredible.
Oh, we're only 9 minutes into the contest. He's already scored a try, made probably 10 tackles and 5 hit-ups. Here's Tommy Jeffrey again. Offloads it. Oh, that's a lovely tackle. Absolutely. Here we are. We're off to Hook. Hook Bristow gets a nice kick. It's an awkward kick too.
End over end.
Straight to Dana Hare. Another player you probably don't want to kick the ball to. But he's tackled very well. Oh, no, he's got away from him.
A lot of people think big loss, but
yeah, but then Dana Hare comes in, arguably the best fullback of the competition.
I was going to say.
Here we are. Hook Bristow goes up and it's a leg tackle there, and we've got Levi over the top. Lucky controlling things here. Looks to his left. It's a nice hit up there.
Troy Barbie again.
Barbie, he's been very good in his first 10 minutes. And there's a penalty. That's it. 40. The Blues are going to be under pressure here. You know, a nice deep time to go and kick it up. They're coming from the 30 here, and I'm sure Tyron will take his time here.
A little bit windy, so I'm not sure if it's going to affect his kicks or not.
Yeah, it's coming into the kick a bit, but he gets a nice piece of it. It looks like it's going to be marked around the 43, so he's still inside the Blues half.
It's where they want to
Burks here. No, it's going out the back. Oh, there we are, and there's
straight out to Jake.
And he's been good when he's had the ball in his hands. Nice run there.
Very consistent, Jake.
Good 12 metres there in that run. Here we are, Royce Tout, straight up the middle. What a run. And that's what Royce is good for, isn't he? He's a big man with big legs, and he just gets through them.
He's such a solid... That's right. He certainly gets some momentum. Back to...
Oh, a bit of a mistake there. Jericho pushed the Berkeley, and Berkeley pushed the offload. It probably couldn't have been passed. He'll be dirty himself about that.
They certainly will be, because they pride themselves on ball possession.
Ooh, Tolo is net. But he still fights his way through. He's had 3 blokes in him. That's one thing about Tolo. He's just ready to get out of trouble here. And I'm sure we've got big Jetty Pearce, another big hit up here. Forward pass there to Jed. You know what? For a game that's so important, Ben's been really good in the first few stages. He's on top of everything, but admittedly, I think the boys are helping him with a few mistakes and slowing down the play. And look, I know Schumann are ahead 6-0 right now, but I don't think either side would be particularly happy with the way they started.
No, very even at the moment.
And I guess the interesting thing is the Blues are ahead 6-0 off a couple of mistakes, but the Tigers now get probably their 3rd chance of the game.
And Tyron will feed the scrum.
Yeah, Tyron. I'm looking forward to Derek Hay to probably have a bit more of a say in one of these sets. Derek's got a terrific kicking game, and I'd like to see him really.
He's also deadly at that 5'8". He stands one out from the scrum.
Yeah, and he gets that inside ball. How often do you see someone really looking on the inside of him? We'll see what he does here. But look, he is controlling it. The Blues are pushing him back. I think Derek's going to get the ball here and run someone off him by the looks of it. No, Berkery straight up for a hit. Straight up. There's Jesse Bellchambers. well met. You've got Zach Masters and Jed Pearson there too, making the tackle. The two big front rollers meet the big captain coach.
James Luff done.
And here's Barbie again. Barbie straight and flat to Tout. And Tout's met. Very physical tackle by Ron Levi. Ron Levi's a big pickup for the Blues this year. I'm interested to see how he goes. Oh, a little trickery there. Tyrant
Back to Dane.
He's still alive. Big pass back. We're going back right. Here's Derek Hay. Big left foot, right foot. Tackle just before the line.
Very dangerous.
There's some numbers here on the left of the Tigers, and they go out there. It's a nice little kick. It's a dinky kick. Oh, great defence there. And that's Andy Harris. Now, Andy Harris, you've got this fella here, he missed out in the grand final last year because of injury. And he's back fit. He had a terrific pub nines, and he showed some real pace there to get to that ball, because that looked like a genuine scoring chance for Jack Lyons, didn't it?
It certainly did. And what we're talking about too, you mentioned pub nines. There's quite a few footy players who went through the pub nines or played the pub nines.
That's it, mate. It's a really good platform for Tumut and Gundagai footballers. Some of the Gundagai footballers in the lower grades use it. So here's big Mitchie Ivor with the drop out. That's a low, sort of dinky, grubbery one. Don't know how, but look, Mercury's winding up into the line. Look at that hit up. That's a captain's run. That's a great run.
He runs with such momentum.
He does, mate. And he leads by example. And here's Barbie. Barbie again. Barbie's been really good, hasn't he?
Oh, he certainly has. His work rate is incredible.
Yeah, because he had that.
It's going to continue to come this way.
Gorman again. Gorman does himself.
A little bit of a dummy.
Yeah, he's wrapped up there. Adam Pearce and Ron Lepi around the legs. Slowed the play down a little bit too. Probably lucky not to give away a penalty. Luff there goes himself.
Very dangerous.
Oh, how often does he score from there? And the ball's gone right. Derek Hay's found Burke. A bit stop-start here, but it's going to create something. Is that Ryan McQueen's got some
Ryan
space?
McQueen, yeah.
No, but Braden Draper, arguably one of the better defenders in the competition on the edge. And
which got Braden to run in the middle.
That's right. He held up Matt Lyons there last year. And here we are. Dana here again, creating something. What's Royce Tout with the left foot kick, crossfield. Lepi goes, no, Tolo gets it. He's in a space now, but he's wrapped up by Jack Lyons. And he gets his team a penalty. I think the Blues will appreciate that. We've got a couple of players there, hands on heads, down in their haunches, and they're looking quite tired.
I don't know if it's just me, Jeff, but those jumpers look like the old material.
Mate, I think they are. All of them. I can't really cop together.
How iconic.
Just another thing for such a historic trophy. So here's Jesse Bellchambers. Oh, he's given the ball late there to Jed. Oh, he won't be liking that pass. Mercury loved it, lined him up. Bellchambers back at hooker. They're going to find Truck Masters here. Here comes Zach. Another big run. Doesn't find his feet there. He's on his back. They're slowing the play down. The Tigers are doing this very well. Topping back to the inside to Jeffrey. He's met again. Wow, what a...
he's rolled it too high.
Oh, and it's a scuffle. We've got it. Bring back the biff, as they say. Bring back the biff. And I don't think it would be a Tumut and Gundagai game without a little bit of biff in the middle of the field.
Definitely not, Jeff. Just looking like grassroots country rugby. Look,
and there's no surprise there to see Adam Pearce right in the thick of it. He loves it.
I'd buy a raffle ticket if I could draw out.
He loves it, mate. There's no one that wears the Blues badge prouder than him. He gets into it. And, James Luff there as well. Two fierce competitors for both clubs. And it'll slow down here a little bit now. It was a penalty to the Blues. We'll see if that stays the same way. We don't like to see third and fourth men run in, but and they're going to.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what Ben had been talking about.
Yeah, and I think it'll be a warning for both clubs at the moment just to settle down a little bit. And it gives the Blues a chance to have a breather here. There are a few that are a bit tired, but we are 15 minutes into our first contest of the year, and you're going to get a few times.
And the penalty stands.
So we're at the halfway mark. We'll get Toppin having a kick here. As I said, a bit of a breather. You and I as well.
All right. I think we know who needs it more.
And we're at the 30s. This is a great. 20. Great field position. Yeah. Great field position. Toppin to Jed Pearce. And
you've got Zach on the outside there. He's just going to take the tackle.
Trying to find his front.
Good smothering defence.
Yeah, good football all around. Well, Chambers waiting. Finds Lachlan Bristow.
Zach's there.
Inside there to Masters.
Good defence.
We are again, so we're going to go left. Bristow playing at half. Back to Toppin. Finds Jeffrey. To Mitchie Ivor. Mitchie Ivor one-on-one and a very good tackle there by Ryan McQueen on the right edge.
Yeah, that was well read.
Great tackle.
Well read.
He's Toppin again, controlling it. Pearce for a settler, I would say. He's going to try and find his front here for a quick play of the ball. He gets on those knees. Look at him there.
Bellchambers in a dummy half there.
Yeah,
get the favourite out.
Bristow to Tolo. Tolo's here. Look at this. He's offloaded. Back to the inside, Andy Harris has scored! What a great try. What a good football try there. That was some really good build-up there for the Blues, you know, a couple of really good plays to win there. They come back right. Polo's got the ball one-on-one with the defender. He's offloaded to Andy Harris. Andy Harris has had to work hard there. Step back inside the window. He has scored a fabulous try. In this Mark Cup fixture. What a great start for the Tumut Blues.
How'd you like that quick pass? You've got to give it to Polo.
Mate, and he was so good at last year, and he's just a great centre. You look at him, you think he was a front rower. But he is an absolute brilliant centre, and that was a brilliant man. Great to see Andy Harris. That's reward for effort. I was talking with Zach Masters during the week, and Zach could not keep any more praise of Andy and the work he's done during the pre-season. He looks fit as a fiddle, and that was a great winger's try, cutting back in there and scoring. And just in front of us here in the broadcast box, we've got Jacob Toppin lining up. A difficult kick in today's conditions. He's probably 25 metres out from the goal line, only 1 metre in from the sideline, and this is a big kick.
It certainly is, Jeff. A very slight bruise.
Yeah, it might not be a big breeze, but certainly gets in the kicker's head probably sometimes here. But
I think you're right at the right place.
Yeah, right to left eye. And he's a great goal kicker. He had a good year last year. He takes a lot of time and practices a lot before training. You always come down to Twickenham and you can really guarantee he's kicking the ball. He's going to walk it in here. He's got the crowd behind him.
He's having a look. He's focused. And that slight bruise got over.
And you said it would go right for them. Just put it up a bit too straight, but look, it is a 10-0 start. I don't think a lot of people expect it. They've got to come in as a bit of favourites.
Pick up your wallet. Claiming goals.
And a couple of the couple of their French players, but definitely leading by example. Zach Masters and Jed Pearce, the two front rowers, they've probably been two best on ground at the moment.
I'll be interested to see when they start to make the changes. We're getting close to it, I would imagine. 20-minute marks. The big boys come on.
Especially Joel Field, yes. And here comes Jeddy Pearce. He's been tireless. He's just been brilliant. And he finds his front again. That's the one thing about Jed Pearce. Consistently finds his front. Good play the balls. Gone left to Adam Pearce, the veteran of the Blues. How many premierships has he won? I think he's won 3 or 4. Yeah, he's been a stalwart of the club, and he'd love to try and fire back after last year's loss in the final 2 Gundagai. For those at home who don't know, Gundagai won last year's grand final 40-18, and this is just another penalty. Another penalty here we are. Inside the 10. And the Tigers are looking a little bit worse for wear here. A few tired bodies in the middle. Maybe the long sleeves are catching that bottom pack.
Well, I'm just looking at it. I think
We've knocked up this ball in there. And here comes big Ron Leapi. God, he's a strong man. Look at him. Takes 3 to bring him down. Bell Chambers.
Between him and Tarlo.
Finds, here we are. The 1-2, the 2 front rows working together there. Pierce the Masters for a nice hit up.
Turns his back and drives.
And look at him there. He's a man now. And here we are, Bell Chambers. Back to Bristow, to Tolo again. Tolo, that little left foot shimmy. Tough man to take. He gets his arm free there, but just couldn't offload.
Yeah, he was certainly looking for it, Jeff. Yes.
Leapi filling in at dummy half.
This could be dangerous.
Finds big Pierce. Runs towards the right side post here. I think they're setting up towards a play. If you look at it, we've got Lachlan Bristow at the back. He gets the ball.
Definitely play.
He feeds it to... Oh, look at this pass here. Braden Draper. He was a chance there. That was a good effort.
It was a good defence.
Yeah, Ryan McQueen and Derek Hay defending well out there at the moment.
Last tackle.
Till across the ground. Oh, Barbie's played at that. And it's going to be a repeat set. What's your call there, Pat? Did he need to touch that?
I don't think he did. I thought he could have used it. Easy to say. I mean, the reaction is to touch the ball.
Easy to say when we're in the commentary box, too, mate. Yeah, don't tell Troy Barbie I said that. he looks big and strong this year, but no, look, it was one of those calls. I guess he had to make it. Now Dano Hare's got the drop out, and he's going to do a quick drop out. They're not taking nice and deep.
That's not a bad thing.
Yeah, 35 metres. Tommy Jeffrey takes on his chest. He's going to come back in field. And look at him. Nice big. Burkery must have it out for Jeffrey today. That's the 3rd time he's come in and jammed him. We are Jed Pearce again. Jed Pearce is just
gentle going.
This will be number 12. He's hit up. I think I've got it down. He's going very well here. And we've got Bell Chambers coordinating things from dummy half. They've slowed the play down. Probably lucky not to give away a penalty there, going to go.
He's very close. There goes Zach. Runs into the defence.
And it takes a nice James Luff and Jake Elphick tackle.
Yeah.
Rest to the left. Finds Toppin. They're looking sharp here. Oh, well tackled. Braden Draper was caught and That looked like Ryan McQueen.
The old cliche, a tackle that had to be made.
Exactly right. Topping to the right here with Adam Pearce back to the middle. He's half tackled. He's got up again. Oh, Adam Pearce. Winding back the clock.
The Tigers won't want to turn the ball back over.
Bill Chambers at the back to Bristow. Bristow shapes and goes. He's got. He's over. Lachlan Bristow has scored one of the softest tries you'll see. He showed and go, went and kicked. I think he even confused himself there, Pat. But then he's gone back to the left and scored under the post. And Lachlan Bristow has made a try. Number 3 for the Blues, who are now ahead 14-0.
Just to see the way
number 7.
He's looking at something he's reviewing.
That's Lachlan Bristow to a T. If you take him back to the 2019 grand final when he scored 3 tries, won the John Hill medal, and that's the kind of player Lachlan Bristow is. He, for those that don't know that might be listening at home, Lachlan's a local junior who went up north to play in the Queensland Cup before going to America and playing for the Tomahawks, if I remember correctly. Came back here in 2019, led the club to a premiership. Last year's grand final. Here's Adam Pearce getting a nice ovation as he leaves the ground for a big stick. Look at it, he's loving it, he's eating it up.
Coppo has got the ball lined up right in front. I don't see too many issues with this, Jeffrey.
I'm not going to call it because I'll put the knocker on him.
He's got it lined up, a few steps, focus on the ball, about to move in. One last look. Focus. A few steps back.
Even Dean Bristow's getting an ovation, bringing the water off the field.
And he's nailed it.
We're up 16-0, so...
Blues defence by Tumut 5-8. Jacob Topham.
Contest and the Blues are already at 16-0. But
Jacob is sponsored by the West End. The Blues now 16, Tigers 0.
Well, they always say that the home ground is worth, probably 12 to 16 points easy.
So we've leveled up now.
You knew where I was coming from.
Maher for the kick-off, another nice big deep one. This is going down that throw to Braden Draver. Back to Pearce, and Pearce gets good 20 metres here to wind up. The big man, another good hit up. How good's Pearce been? Pearce and Masters, they've set the platform for this lead at the moment. Here we are. We go back to the right. Who of course? Zach Masters for a big hit up. Run straight at Barbie, who does a good job of handling the big man. Luke Berkeley over the top. We've got Lewis Harrigan's made the field. Now he is a crowd favourite.
Not going to lose any games.
Mate, more heart than any other player on this ground. He's a very good footballer. Adds a lot from the bench.
Oh, yeah.
He won't stop. I can't imagine him being taken off now. And here's the hook inside the 40. It's a nice little kick here. It's a dinky one. Don't know how to played it. It's met by a big Blues line. Look at Gears. Lewis Harrigan. Great defence from the Blues. That's it. Louis hits him, and then you've got Tolo, Ron Lepine, Lachlan Bristow all over the top. And the Blues are fired up here. Look at them.
Why wouldn't you be?
That's it, mate. And you can tell these boys are playing for something a little bit more than just 2 points in the Group 9 competition.
Oh, exactly right.
Mate, that Mark Hutt perched up there on his pedestal. We know what they're playing for here today. Why we're here commentating today, we love our footy and we want to see someone go home with it. And here we are. Luke Berkeley.
Big work rate.
Mate, he's been good. Very, very good. And a little offload.
Straight back to Bill.
Oh, that's a good tackle.
Bends over a little bit.
Going back to left, Troy Barbie. Just upset. Barbie looks like he's running on tight legs at the moment.
I don't think the Tigers won't win.
I don't think so. Oh, he's could cut. No, it's not. Oh, there's a little bit of back stuff. They've called it. So Jacob Topham late hit on. You might not commentate exactly what's going on there, but I think that gives away enough, doesn't it, Pat?
We've seen that before.
We do, and look, Jacob Topham lives for this contest. He just wants to be careful. He doesn't get himself sent to 10 here because it would not be the first time that he's had 10 in the bin in one of these rivalry matches.
They certainly don't have to do the good work to the platform.
That's exactly right. This is Tumut's game to lose now, 16 ahead in the first half, and but we've seen it before. And, while they ensured a little bit of on-field trickery, we take it back to the 2019 semi-final. Now you might remember this one, Pat. Wasn't it? The Tigers were ahead maybe by 16 points with about 15 left. And then the Tumut Blues came home with 3 late tries. I think Ben the Body Roddy scored off a kick in the final minute of the game to score, and it was a great result. Ben the Body Roddy. He's on the sideline there today. He'll love that. He'll love the little mention. Might even get his feet itchy and get him back out playing. And then we've got Ben Whitby and the team out there just settling things down a little bit. Luke Berkery's had a chat with his players. We're going to have
a chat to both, yeah.
Yeah, we've got Lachlan Bristow coming out and he'll have a chat to his players as well. So it's still going to be a gun-to-guy Tigers penalty with 20 metres out. I dare say that they're going to throw the ball around here and try and get some points if possible.
I'll certainly make a shot goal.
Who's the man to break the game open for the Tigers, Pat?
Oh, if they can get a boy, a man with the ability like Jack Lyons.
Very, very fast.
Very fast, very elusive.
So there we go. Tyron Gorman looks like he's barking instructions after
It looks like they're coming.
Troy Barbie run.
And they go the other way. Good call.
Out the back to Dana Hare to McQueen. That was a nice pass there. Oh, the Blues have knocked him over. Oh, look at the Blues springing in here. This just shows you what this match means for these players. A great tackle there on the left edge. By the looks of it, it was Tom Hickson and Braden Gray that was combined there.
And that's what you want. Get in. Congratulate you, mate.
That's it.
We're clean.
And Tommy Hickson, like on the left edge there, he's playing his first game of first grade today. Out of a pub nines competition, the 20-year-old's a Tumut minor league product, and he's getting a go on the left edge. He's up against a couple of very good players here, and Ryan McQueen, Dana Hare coming around that side. You know, it's certainly a tough contest, but he's doing it proud. And old Charlie Barney out there, got a feel for him. He's had a couple of chances. Here we are. So we've got another big hit up there. Look at that. He has not stopped today. Great hit.
The work rate's up.
Here we are again. Gears gets in there. Look at him. There's not much of him, but God, he goes hard.
He's got a big heart. Definitely got that.
Here we are. We've got something out to the Zach Masters again. Oh, he's made a mistake there.
Ooh.
He has. Just as I'm about to praise him again, he's made a mistake. He's first of the game.
Yeah, the boys are getting around.
And this is the problem with the Blues. That they've made a couple of mistakes coming out of trouble in this game, and it does give Gun to Guy a bit of a sniff. And if they can score a try before half time, it's certainly a closer contest and gives them a bit of a tail up going into half time, and they'll need points.
Oh, exactly right. Just under 14 to go. Get the Blues up 16.
And I just noticed here Tyron Gorman and Dana are having a chat, so maybe there's something on the left edge. The ball's gone to...
Don't be surprised if they call Jack Lyons and go back in.
Try and open up a little bit around some tired defenders, maybe.
I think so, Jeff. Very interesting. No interchange for the tie.
Yeah, they might be saving themselves. There's Barbie again. That's a great hitter. That's a really good, strong run from Barbie. No, there's no Barbie.
That's Joel.
He's come on.
Oh, no, it's not 17.
Oh, look at this. Derek Hay makes something from nothing there. A little left and right step and finds himself scoring to the right side of the post. And that comes on the back of a few mistakes there, and the Tigers not giving up. And that is one thing about the Tigers, Pat. They are very, very
number 7, Derek Hayes.
Oh, exactly right. That's what
Blues 16, Tigers 4.
Well, that's the thing. Like, you think of someone like Adam Perry coaching last year, and setting that platform, and then you've got a bloke like Luke Berkery, who's a country representative, and then you've got players, of the calibre of Derek Hay, who himself come back from a severely broken ankle in 2019 to play in 2020. Had a great country championship in Riverina, and we only said earlier in the broadcast that he's the kind of player that could really, break this game open. And he does that there. That was all on him. That wasn't really anybody else. He's just a bit of magic there, and he deserves that. And now James Luff,
the prolific goal scorer.
Yeah, you'd probably call him the best goal kicker in the competition.
I would.
And it's regulation 2 points for Luff. Anything inside 10 metres of the post.
Those attempts by the underguy hooker James Luff, successful.
I'm not sure if the programme's right, so
Scoreline down.
I do believe number 17 is
16. Underguy Tigers.
Because I'm going to say that was certainly not Chris
11 minutes
Rose.
to the half remaining.
Like Rosie. Sorry, mate, you haven't put a bolt back there.
But that was a good hit up, and that comes back to that discussion earlier about that big bench of theirs paying dividends, and we're seeing a big Joel Field there coming on, and a massive hit up, and setting the platform there for Derek Hay then to score. So we've got the kick here. Braden Draper ready to send it deep. They'll be kicking to their right and chasing there.
The Tigers will lift on the back of it.
Oh, certainly. And here we are.
Yankee off it.
And it's a good run too. Bit of energy in the Tigers now.
It's amazing you score a converted try. Brings you right back into it.
16-6 is a lot better than 16-0.
It does.
Luke Berkery with another hit up off the back of Elphick, and I'm sure Luff's got something going here.
What's he there? No, it's good. They can play the ball.
They push back to play the ball. And here we are.
Again, Troy Barbie.
Barbie this time.
He'll get it right.
Very good run. They're already up to the 40-metre line. There we go. That's that impact from the bench, isn't it? Fresh legs.
Oh, yeah. And very smart. You're giving him fresh, 15-minute game time.
We're going to be kicking from about halfway at the moment. We'll see where it goes. Goes out to Derek Hay. Oh, and he's miskicked out to the right. Yep. And full. Back to halfway. But he just before. Who's going to give a chance here to get back on top?
Starting centre forward.
I think it's play the ball now with the new rules. Yeah, it's a new rule. Lewis Aragon gets a chance for the hit up here, and he's met by some good defence there from Elphick.
He doesn't worry who.
And it's a penalty there. I'm not sure what happened there. They're called it right. Looks like a loose carry in my eyes. But then he's there, adjudicating. You can see a lot closer than us, and must have been a loose hand or a straight hand in there. Lachlan Bristow kicks the touch, and they're going to be working out from about 30 metres. So here we are. What the boys have got set up here. Adam Pearce takes it up in the middle there. Met by Mercury and Elphick, is it? Field. And the ball there. Bill Chambers to Truck. Big Truck Masters, another hit up. Relentless workload.
The two big players pretty much going to play the full half.
Oh, phenomenal. Mercury and here we are. They're going left to Draper. Draper's got on the outside of him, but he's met a nice cover tackle. Back to the right here, Toppin. He's controlling it. Big Ron Leapi, Canberra recruit.
Big man, isn't he?
Played very well in the country championship. Big body, and look at him muscling. He's a great pickup. Spent a year playing in France with Catalan. He's a very, very good player. Off the right, Bristow. Ivel gets his hands on the ball. He hasn't
Not much
been
of
very busy.
him. Not much of him, but very elusive, isn't he?
That's it. If he can stay sound, he can be one of the best fullbacks in the competition coming out of the Union.
From here.
Oh, nice little dinky kick, but it's well read.
I think they knew he was going to go.
They weren't going to give him a second chance like they did earlier when he scored.
Definitely not.
Dana Hare gets the ball for a settler. I think he's taking a bit of pressure off his forwards, who have worked very hard here.
What you love in the background is the vocal crowd.
Oh, yeah. A lot of the reserve graders from the Blues and the Tigers will be up there cheering their boys on. Look at this. 1-on-1 rate. Tommy Jeffrey. Mate, he's wearing that long sleeve shirt with pride. He's another one with mark up history. Yes. Nice 1-on-1 rate. Would have made those old players very proud. Here we are. He takes the hit up.
Will continue doing a good tackle.
Slows the play down a little bit too. He's played well since he's come on.
He has.
Hook goes to pass, shapes and he's met and driven
backwards.
James Luff again. Bill Chambers fills in. Big Leapi is going to have a hit up here. Going to put a bit of pressure on these middle defenders, but they're handling reasonably well.
Very close to the line.
Bill Chambers out the back to Toppin. Toppin floats one. It's picked up. And it's called forward. It's a pity for Tommy Hickson, who would have been crossing for his first grade try, but I think it's a good call.
Yeah, Benny was onto that pretty quick.
He was. Although the Blues do seem to be favouring that left side, don't they? They look very sharp when the ball gets to Jacob Toppin and they're going at the back. It is very, very good. And I'm looking forward to seeing what happens in this half-time spell, because I think the Tigers will address that and put a bit of pressure on Toppin in the second half.
I agree, and I think unusual they haven't used Alpha Collins yet.
No, and the thing is, he adds a lot of spark in attack and defence. So there must be a method to their madness in that sense. Here's a nice hit up. Gets him in trouble.
3 Blues.
Adam Pearce, no doubt, getting in there. They've gone to the left here. Tyron Gorman scoots.
Again, well tackled through 2 defenders.
Yeah, Aragon, Pearce, and Masters all in there, slowing him down. On the left here, Big Elphick. Big charge again. He's been good. Playing like a middleman underneath.
Fine work, right?
Again, Aragon has been very busy. A couple of hit-ups last set. Gets in. Look at him again. Meets him to the roar of the crowd. They love him here at Twickenham. He's a crowd favourite. He'll have a hill named after him by the time he retires.
Nice kick.
There we are.
Well caught.
Tommy Hickson, he gets a chance here. This is his first time. And it's a very handy run back. Tommy, his first game, he's under a bit of pressure.
One of the debutants.
That's it, and he's playing very well. Bill Chambers gets a run, another one of the Blues debutants.
Blues calling for something there.
And he's offloaded. And there we are, Big Tolo, another Canberra recruit who joined the club last year. Plays the ball, Zach Masters, another strong hit up. Look at him, powering through. Tigers better watch out here because they're not slowing him down.
He's got a big petrol tank.
He does. Big Ron Leapai. Ron will find his front. Oh, he's rolled. Very good tackle there by Field and Luff.
And legitimate.
Here we are. Over the top. Tolo again.
Tolo.
Oh, look at that shimmy. Shimmy, go.
A nice tackle. Jack Rogers in that.
Chambers kicks, passes. Bristow, he shapes them twice. Bit of pressure here. Harrigan's after him. And he gets him. And I think he might have been offside. He didn't miss him though, did he? That's his job, isn't he? He's a big man.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, as you said, James Smart injured at the beginning of the year. Dane would have been playing centres, but you lose absolutely nothing with a big man like him there. He's arguably one of the better finishers in the competition.
Yeah, I certainly is. So the Tigers will be getting set here. Not long out from half-time, until about 4 minutes.
Yeah.
4 minutes.
Maybe a couple of sets each if they're lucky. And the Tigers probably get one last crack here to score some points before half-time. And it could change the contest if they were to score here.
I think they'd take that. They'd bank that. They take that as a positive. They could score again before half-time, or back to 16, 12 or whatever.
Well, that's exactly right. The Tumut Blues have been the dominant team in this contest, and if anything, they'll probably be dirty. They're not further ahead after a few opportunities, and if the Tigers were to get one back here, the tail would be up for sure, and it could be. And there's some holes here, a bit of miscommunication, but slow play the ball doesn't help the Tigers.
Fluffy decline, nifty little kick.
It is, and Mitchie over there. He got in there nice and safe, got low, and he wasn't going to be pushed back here, and the Blues have to work out of trouble now. Oh, they don't want to give away, and they've given away a penalty.
Oh, it's gone away. They've done the
A penalty in attack. That is
3
silly.
minutes out.
That is silly, and they will be kicking themselves with the Tigers score here. You cannot make mistakes like that.
You cannot plead saying, ref on track. At the end of the day, the ref will call it.
Lachlan Bristow talked to Ben in vain, as we know. There's one rule, you can't argue with the ref. And here we are. So the Tigers are only 10 out. Massive chance here. Jake Elfie gets the ball. He's just going to tuck it and run. He's rolled over though. It's a good tackle.
This is where Luke Berkeley's deadly too. He's setting it up.
Oh, I'm sure. And he'll be talking to Derek Hay on that right edge. Derek does find the right fringe runner there. That was a good run. But met well in some good defence. Lufford hooker. Finds the big front rower. Tout back on the field. Don't have his left the field.
About a metre off.
He's a big man to stop.
Which way? I think he'll go back to the right.
He shapes up. Oh, it's a that. And there's your man, Luke Berkeley. Pat Ferguson called that about a minute earlier. He loves this there, and
that was well worth it, James.
Have they called it yet? We'll just give it a second.
No, I think he's awarded it. Yep,
there's the whistle. There's the whistle. And for Luke Berkeley, that is a deserved try. He has been very good for the Tigers, leading by example. Big hit-ups, coming out of the line, putting on some big tackles. And as you said, you cannot stop a big man like that close to the line. He's just got a lot of footy now, and he knows how to score tries close up.
That'll deflate the Blues a little bit.
Oh, they're going to go to the break 16-12. And both tries have come off. Penalties, errors.
Blues 16, Tigers 10. With a kick to come.
That's exactly right. And it's getting to the point where they might be getting close to a sin bin or 10 minutes if they start giving away these indiscretions, and they certainly can't give that away.
I'd imagine Ben will be letting them know too. I can't see Lovey missing from this. I shouldn't say that.
You shouldn't call that. I'm staying out of it.
It's a way to be, but I've got to say, how good does Twickenham look?
Mate, it does. It's a credit to the Tumut old boys, Ken Keenan and the group. They look after this. It's volunteer work. It's not a paid job. The old boys do a great job. And it's a stunning ground, and picture perfect for the first round of Group 9 competition and what will be a long season. 18 rounds this year. James Luff converts, and it is 16-12. 9 seconds left on the clock. But only the Blues will be rushing to this kid.
Blues 16, Tigers 12. With a bit over a minute 20 to go in this half.
Yeah, we might get a kick off with a couple of plays.
Yeah, I think you're right. I can't see the Blues taking a short kick off or anything like that.
No, not at all. They'll kick deep, a couple of hit-ups there, and I don't think the Tigers will be looking to do too much of it either. I think both teams will be looking forward to a hard-earned break.
Get in and regroup, reset.
Braden Draper will take the kick. It'll be going to his right. A few people lined up. Joel Field ready for a return, I imagine. And would you look forward to this return right now? No, Jake Elphick's got it, so he's going to...
Jake said, I'll take it.
And Adam Pearce gets up there, but steps in, and it's met by Colo in there, Hook Bristow, and Andy Harris. Probably lucky not to get angry. He can hear the gun to go.
I was going to say, we know the gun to go.
Goes to the right. Royce Tout for another hit up. That's a good hit up. Very good hit up. Well handled though. Zach Masters playing like he's only just come in the
I
field.
would not be surprised for a little tip over because you've got Jack Lyons over this side.
Here we are. So Tyron called it. Tyron Gorman's there. And Zach Masters recovers. Your front rower, after making a tackle, gets hit up there to recover. It's just phenomenal. And there's half time at Twickenham, and it is 16-12. The Tumut Blues lead the Gundagai Tigers.
Both teams began at the great half of rugby league, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, definitely, Jeff. Just running through the try scores. Really tried to use with Harris, a try to Watford Bristow, tried to Zach Masters, 2 goals to Jacob Coppin. And for the Gundagai Tigers, tried to Derek Carter, tried to Luke Berkeley, and 2 goals to James Maher. And 16-12, as we say, as they go to the break.
It's been a great contest. Ben Whitby's had good control of it, even though it's spilled over at times. And it's just been a really good day for football. You know, nice and cool. The long shirts look great. The big crowd. And we're going to have Dean Bristow coming up shortly to have a chat with us. He's the league safe officer today, talking to Hook Bristow. I'm sure he's got a few words of wisdom.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winning double is number 98. For those of you who've got a program, number 98.
Leading the club to a grand final, missing out on a fairy tale finish in the premiership.
Yeah, unfortunately.
But he did win.
To show your number to the people at the canteen, you may collect your money.
The thing about Dean is he's
double number 98, 98.
Because of ongoing back and hamstring issues, and I'm sure he'd love to be out here playing.
Well, that's right. At the end of the day, there's life after football.
That's exactly right. And he'll be up here shortly. We look forward to a big
Of today's round raffle, ladies and gentlemen.
Here's Car in the background,
It's a pink
giving away the
ticket.
raffle prizes, and
U80.
the bars full, the
A pink
canteens full, the
ticket.
grounds full. And
U80.
that's it, mate. Well, how good is it to see Twickenham with cars?
The same applies. The winner may collect their winnings at the canteen.
All over there on the practice fields, all behind
Pink
us.
ticket U80.
It is.
And while we're talking about the raffle, thank you very much for your support with the raffle.
Best way you can get
And
And,
congratulations
mate,
to the winner, whoever it may be.
Who would have been?
Oh, I can't go past Zach Masters. His work. It'd be a toss-up between Zach and Jed.
Yeah, I think so. I think the two Blues front rollers are absolute standouts. Zachy would have easily done 15 hit-ups, and who knows how many tackles. Not to mention, real physical game around the middle. And yeah, I agree. I think Jetty was really strong, and Luke Burker is probably picked of the Gundagai Tigers players, leading by example there as well.
Yeah, that and Troy Barbie, I thought.
Thanks, and then right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hand over to Dean Bristow, and Pat and Dean are going to have a chat, and I'll come back in a second.
No worries. Just want to get the headset on. Hello, he's on air. Welcome back to Bristow.
Hello, Pat.
What do you make of the game so far, mate?
Yeah, it's been a pretty tight contest. I thought our boys really weathered the storm early. Going to go out a couple of attacking opportunities. We managed to turn it away and turn it into points. Unfortunately, towards the back end of the half there, we gave back a couple of repeat sets, and the pressure told on us, and we gave away with a couple of late tries, which is a little bit disappointing. But I thought we controlled the ball and controlled the game really well for most parts of the first half.
How good is it to have the deputies?
Yeah, they've done a great job too. They've obviously brought a lot of pride and passion in. Had a special presentation before the game, which just striped them on there for a little bit of extra motivation. I think both the wingers in their limited touches, they've been really quality in Tommy and Andy. So obviously Ronnie's been a force there in the middle. We already can see that he's going to contribute for the boys this year. So
big unit.
He is. He's got a big motor for a big unit. So yeah, all three debutants, they've really rose to the challenge, and nothing quite like a local derby for their first grade debuts for the club.
That's right, with the cup. Look at that iconic cup down there.
That's right.
Pedestal.
That's right. Yeah, just that little bit of extra motivation, if there isn't already enough between these two towns. So just that little bit of extra motivation there for the boys to dig deep here in this last quarter.
I think how fantastic. The players out there today had fathers, grandfathers, great-grandfathers.
That's right.
Throughout the years.
Probably most of us wouldn't have known too much about the Mark Cup, so it's
50 years ago.
That's right. So it's a great little initiative. So I guess it gives all present players a little chance to look into past times and whether they can reflect back on the history of the game a little bit.
I think so, Dean. And what a great. You look at the tradition. Both clubs, 100 years. 50 years since the last Mark Cup.
Yeah.
We've got 2020 premiers playing 2019 premiers. Our clubs get together. You can't script.
We've had some great clashes over the years, and just when you think you can't raise that bar a little bit higher, they throw in the mix of a round one Mark Cup clash just to add to the recent rivalry. As I said, we've had some great clashes probably over the last 3 or 4 years, tossing it there for the minor premiership and the premierships as well. So I think if the first 40 minutes is anything to go by, I think we're in for a treat, especially with these two clubs. That's right, for the back end of this year, because I think both sides there have proven their class early, and I think they'll be there at the right time of their season.
I've got to take my hat off to today's Cosmo and the old boys and the New South Wales.
I think we need to tighten up around the ruck a little bit. I think Gunnegai coming out of trouble, they probably marched down the field a little bit too easy there, and then obviously towards the back end of the half there, we can't give away repeat sets. I think Gunnegai did the same thing. We got a repeat set and we scored off the back of it. And they had 2 back-to-back sets down here, and it was the telling factor. That's what the tries come from. So you've got to keep them, as I said, repeat sets away from the balls, because that's where the pressure tells and it can crash.
Well, it sets it up for an exciting second half. A big thank you to you, Bristow. I'll let you get back down on the ground.
Too easy. Thanks, mate.
Great to have you on board. As we line up, we're about to start the second half. The Tumut Blues kicking off, of course.
And I'll give Pat a minute just to have a bit of refreshments, and I'll start the game. I am back there. We had to go get a couple of refreshments just to enjoy the football, support the club. And we've got Braid Draver ready to kick it deep. Teams have changed sides. Starting the game at 16-12, Tumut Blues ahead of Twickenham in this Mark Cup contest. The first time a Mark Cup game has been played since 1971, the competition that commenced in 21, and Draver kicks it. It's a dinky kick to the right. Hop lines his legs. big wall of blue defenders meet him. Big Ronnie Leapai over the top of him. James Luff will go to acting half. Scoots. Straight away. It's a good run from Luffy. And then he's absolutely drilled by Masters. And I think there might have been some leaks in the air. And there's a penalty. The last thing the Blues wanted. Probably a tough penalty.
Rubbing the head.
Yeah, I think we won't call it milking, but close enough.
No.
Again, Luffy's not one I want to upset either. And that, look, I don't think the kick's found the sideline. It hasn't.
That's a
Maybe a bit of retribution for the penalty, possibly. Nice read by Andy. And there's Adam Pearce, mate. He's just stock standing up and down. A great middle man. Played the edge the last couple of years, back into the middle, and I really like the decision of moving there. Yeah, big Leapai. He's been good. Love to see him in some space. He was very dominant in the country championships. And got Bill Chambers at acting half. Finds Masters again. Masters sort of shoulders into the defence. Finds his front again, as usual. Bill Chambers again. To Bristow. Off to Big Tolo. Tolo's going to take some taking down, and he is. Look at him, he's still going.
He was looking down low to him.
Oh, he's a great footballer. Now come back left here. We've got Bill Chambers to Bristow. Bristow finds the boot. It's a well way to move. Look at this. Braden Draver flies from the air, but he's going to be held up by about a hand. Oh, he offloads.
Oh, I think it'll be a bit messy. It's going to go ball.
It's gone to the Tigers. Tigers defended that really well, considering. Nice hit up there. You can't see the player at the moment. Maybe you can help me out there, Pat.
He's just pulling
Luffy. Got Tyron Gorman. Nice little pass there. Well handled though. Blues defending well. He's being tireless on that edge. To the left there. Shows and goes, but tackled very well by Lachlan Bristow. He's been very good at half today. Playing out of position a little bit.
Kick early.
Yeah, Derek Hay. He's got a good kicking game. Probably didn't get the best of that. And the Blues are going to start it here over halfway. Mitchie Idle halfway through the line. Wrapped up though by Luke Berkeley. Tries the rake, doesn't get it. Blues are inside the 40. Bell Chambers finds Tommy Hickson in for a hit up. Tommy Hickson makes a good run. Look at him there. Yeah, he turned on his back, but he gets to 22 metres. Not at all, and especially when you're letting someone like Ronnie Leapai on the back of it, who has just got inside up to the 10-metre line. Quick play, the ball goes to the right. Louis Arrogant, he's going to go for the line here.
He's going to go close.
But he's stopped. He's just before the line.
So still a couple of tackles.
Hook to the right.
Long cut out.
Finds Tolo, met very well. He offloads. Looks like the pass might have been touched, and I think the Blues will get a new set of six here.
Yeah, he will. Yep, disappointing that way.
Blues have started well here. The Blues, I imagine Dean had some stern words after the Tigers come back 2 tries there full half time.
Yeah, I did say what was the lead to Brisbane was eager to give, but he did have a few.
I think he'd be getting itchy feet. I think he'd love to be out there. And it is good to see a good crowd here as they get ready for the scrum. And, you know, blokes like Dave Trodden here today from New South Wales Rugby League.
Yeah, good to see that.
Dave was saying just before it's over 5,000 people streaming this contest right now. So great to see. Got the ball on the left here. Tommy Hickson. Tommy Hickson steps back in. Athletic man. Oh, and he's crunched there. An awkward tackle. I reckon you'll be feeling that one tomorrow. Draper. Oh, Draper the left. He's got a gap. I think Draper scored. Braden Draper has gone to the left here and absolutely schmozzled the Gundagai defenders. He scored a great try on the left edge. Blues players come in from everywhere and celebrate the try. All the old boys over there. And you've got to give Tommy Hickson some praise there. Tommy Hickson, nice run back there. Off Braden Draper. Braden sees a little gap on the left there. But it wasn't an easy try. He still had to muscle over 2 defenders. And
He still had some work to do.
And again, that comes back off, I guess, the confidence of playing in the recent country championship for the Arena Bulls. He was a late pickup, played very well. And Braden is growing in stature. He's one of the centres of the competition in the last couple of years. He was a terrific minor league product. Took a couple of years to get his feet in first grade. But now, he's a very athletic, fast centre and coaches the under-18s, becoming a stalwart of the club. And that's exactly why tries like that. That was a brilliant effort. And the Tumut Blues go ahead 20-12. And
Difficult kick.
Jacob Toppin, I feel for him. He had a couple of easy ones. You put the rocker on him before when he was kicking right to left, and now he's kicking left to right.
Still that bit of a breeze.
Yeah, that breeze from left to right. I'm going to back him in here. About as confident as I am with Bibblewhack will win the big race today in Sydney. I can't leave a broadcast out without some racing.
He lines it up.
Takes a big deep breath. Then Whitby eyeing down. Goals. Picturesque in the background there with the old black and gold jerseys for the Underground Tigers.
You mentioned horse racing. There's a beautiful turf club in the background as well.
Yes. Brilliant. Look at this. He's right to left. As he didn't bring enough. Didn't bend it enough. And he's frustrated with himself, but it was a tough kick.
Blues 20, Tigers 12.
Just that little bit of a breeze. How much can play part of the kick?
Exactly. And you hear Dossie Carr in the background there from the PA. The Blues up 20 to 12. Twickenham in this Maher Cup fixture. The first Maher Cup game played in 50 years. And a 100th year anniversary of both clubs.
6 minutes gone.
That's what he's all about. Mitchy Ivel there to take the kick.
Nice high kick.
Adam Pearce. And Adam Pearce again. Bullocking. And he's met well.
Good defence there by Joel Field.
Joel Field is not a man you want to run at all the time. He's a big man, he's a lump of a man, and he showed us why then. Nice hit up by Masters. Leapai now as a run. Doesn't Leapai just roll off the tongue?
It does. Seems good.
Oh, he is good. He's got the haircut of the blue. Colo. I love it. Go left. Louis Arrigan gets the ball, and he goes back into the middle, and he's met very well. Great ball and all tackle there by the Tigers defender. We go right to Bristow, who kicks a tackle early. It's a big kick too. Caught in the wind. Jack Lyons under it comfortably. Adam Pearce chases. He passes back to Dano Hare. What a great tackle there by Mitchy Ivel. Mitchy Ivel getting into the contest now. Bell Chambers works from marker.
Jack Lyons getting involved a little bit more close to the play.
And I think we're going to start to see that. I think we're starting to see those smaller fellas start to get into the contest a little bit. Not when you're running at Ron Leapai's shoulder like that, though.
That's probably not the best move, no.
No, but in saying that, we do play rugby league, and that is part and parcel. Blues crowd getting into it here. There's Lyons again, is it? For a hit up, or is it?
No, that's Taholo.
That's his second hit up at the set. Taholo is getting right into it. Derek Hay gets the ball. Bit of pressure from Tommy Jeffrey. Oh, he gets a good kick away nonetheless.
Not a bad kick at all.
Tommy Hickson under it right here in the broadcasting box. And look at that. Tommy Hickson. Great debut so far. Oh, he's stolen. Put the mocker on him. We have put the mocker on Tommy Hickson.
Keep going.
It's a great. So Derek Hay did the kick and then comes up with a one-on-one rate.
Nicely done.
And then we had a nice strong hit up there. Roughing back in half. The Queen's been active with that first hit up. We've got Joel Field now. Powerful run. Met by Lachlan Bristow, the big front rower taken down by the halfback.
He's pointing.
Well milked there by Bristow. Big Royce Tout up the middle. Tommy Jeffrey meets him one-on-one, joined by Jacob Top, and then we've got Ron Leapai who chops in there to finish the tackle.
Derek telling Luke to get out of it.
Could be a brave man to do that. Go left. Here's Taholo. Tackled well.
I reckon they'll come back to the right hand side.
Well, look at Berkery. He's got his hands up. He wants a kick here. He might be offside, Berkery.
He was by the time the kick was done.
And it's a heavy kick. And I think that's a bit of a communication breakdown there, Pat.
It was.
They wanted something. Derek wanted the ball, and it just didn't come to fruition. But it is what it is, and the Blues now work their way out from the 20. They're taking the time.
You put in the perspective the quality of the match, the amount of Riverina reps.
Mate, 12 reps from the last game that played in the Riverina, 6 on the other side. And not to mention you've got blokes of the calibre of Ryan McQueen. We've got Zachy Masters, Jed Pearce, blokes have all played country. Ron Leapai.
Exactly right.
You know, some very, very good footballers here today, showcasing the strength of country rugby league in the Riverina and the Group 9 competition. And one of those players is Braden Draver there, who just takes a run.
Met in a good tackle there by Dylan Murdoch.
Murdoch's been good today, hasn't he?
Oh, he has.
He was a late addition to the first grade starting team. Played a lot of reserve grade last year. You know, he's said in the past actively he's not the best trainer. But he's put in the hard yards this year and he looks very fit, very strong. He'll be a massive addition to that club.
Surprise, a hit up there by Zach.
And Joel Field absolutely annihilates Tommy Jeffrey. And the crowd's into it. Toppin puts a big kick up. Bristow chasing through and well handled.
Well done. Good play both sides.
Yeah, but that's a 10 out of 10 effort by Dana Hare, running away from the ball.
Yeah. the height of that ball.
And here are the Blues. They're muscling up here. They're gonna make the Tigers work for this here. Look at them off the line. Adam Pearce. Look at the boys. Louis Aragon, 3 or 4 in the tackle. I'm loving this. I'm loving it. James Luff takes a scoot, tries to settle things down a little bit. Tommy Jeffrey there to wrap him up, rolls him onto his back. Louis Aragon, the workhorse, gets in there.
So that Joel come off for a rest.
Been a bit simple. Joel, he came on, he was really good, and he probably turned the tide in the first half there for the Tigers. They scored 2 tries once he came on.
It won't be the last we see of him.
No, I doubt it. And there's Mitchie Ivor takes a big hit up there.
Not much of him.
No.
Big hard again.
Again, yes. And the Blues here slow to get back here. They're struggling a little bit. You've got a couple of plays, hands on hips.
We've just got Matt Pyatt going on for the Blues.
The Tumbarumba boy.
Yes.
Proud Greens product. I've got a soft spot for the Greens. And Geordie Anderson's missing today through suspension. He's another one. But here's Bargy Bite straight into it. And it's a knock on. Not to play the ball. Too lost. Knock on to the play the ball, which has been a bit of a theme for today. Teams get on a run and then all of a sudden we've got some mistakes. And, it was a good start. The first 10 minutes of the game was really well contested, but then we've seen a couple of mistakes.
And how easily they can change the result.
Exactly, mate. We saw that at the back end of the first half where Tumut looked to be running away with it, and then silly penalties in their own 20 and mistakes led to a couple of tries, and now we're into that traditional contest, 20 to 12. The Tigers sniffing around for points. They're only 1 try away from being back in the contest, but on the other end, they're probably 1 try away from losing the contest.
Yeah, exactly right. Oh, nice.
Dano and well held by Braden Labour. And Tommy Hickson over the top slows it down. Nice and close to the broadcasting box. The stream looks lovely just looking at the background here. And I hope everybody at home's enjoying this contest, which is currently 20 to 12. Tumut's way. That's a nice hit. Is that Arthur Collins on the field now?
Yes. Yeah, that's his first run.
You've been waiting for him on. There's Luke Berkery. Luke Berkery pops it out. What the best pass here. Found it. You've got Barton with the ball, Charlie Barton on the right edge here. He did well to fix that up. He picked the ball up and probably made 10 metres. I think this is the third player I think the knock on, but I will give Charlie credit there. I don't think that was a knock on. I think there was a straight foot in the play the ball that the referee might not have seen.
It's very hard, isn't it? You want to play the ball quick, but so easily you can hit someone's foot and dislodge it.
Yeah, exactly. And it's a quick game, and especially without as many scrums in this particular game. The first time we've had this in Week 9, we're seeing a faster game. The referees can't see everything, and you've got to give Ben Whitby credit. He has been very good today, and it's been a really good contest. Patches overskilled at some points of the contest, but
not overly.
No, nothing like other games we've seen, and it's really good to see. And here we are, the Blues working it out from their 30. Bell Chambers from the base of the scrum finds Tommy Jeffrey. And Jeff
running one out from the scrum.
And he has been met in a couple of solid tackles today, Jeffrey. He's going to be one of the Sora boys tomorrow. But the thing is, he keeps coming. And here's Margie Boy, gets that first hit up and those big tree trunks. Look at him driving. He's a great asset off the bench for the Tumut Blues.
Bell Chambers a dummy half.
Dick Tolo. A flat pass. Finds him and he makes a good 12 metres there. There's a penalty. And there goes the Madigan and John Hobby Hills. They're getting into it.
Very happy with that end result.
Mate, Tumut will be pumping tonight if the Blues get a win. I can guarantee you these fellas on the hill, they'll be out and about. And
let's not forget, at the golf club for the people.
That's exactly right. And we've got to remember that the Tumut Golf Club and Club Tumut proud sponsors the Tumut Blues.
That's right.
Big thanks to Dave Eisenhower and Sounds of the Mountain radio station for broadcasting this, and the Tumut had a long time for their coverage of this leading into it. So, we've got to look after those people, and obviously the Tumut old boys and Dossie Carr.
Oh, exactly right.
We wouldn't be here today without those boys and Shaki Madigan. They've done a great job.
And a good night at the Gundagai Services Club as well, either way.
That's exactly right. Now the Blues, we find them 30 out. Braden Draver with the ball. Looking at the fourth tackle here, Bell Chambers. We've got Toppin shaping up with something. Toppin passes to Byatt. Byatt shapes up nice and straight at Luff. Hard to take down the big man.
Good defensive player, James Luff.
Yeah, one of the best. Bell Chambers to the right. Lachlan Bristow.
Right.
He finds Adam Pearce. Pearce is looking for a pass. He had Mitch Ivor there, but I don't think he can get the arm free. And we've got the last tackle. They'll shape left by the looks of it. They do. Lachlan Bristow's got the ball. Out the back of Toppin.
There'll be a kick.
Along the ground. Oh, Tommy Hickson! Tommy Hickson might have scored! On debut, the 20-year-old Tumut minor league product has put the ball down here.
Hang on.
Ben Whitby's called it a knock on. He's got the advice of his linesman. You've got a feel for Tommy Hickson there. He's had a couple of golden chances today, but the The thing is, he put himself in the position though, and it was a great effort. Great kick from Jacob Toppin. Unlucky bounce from poor old.
Well worked, though. I will say, well worked.
I think the ball bounced over poor Charlie Barnes' head.
I think he came up pretty quick. Feeling for the ribs.
He's looking very ordinary on the sideline here. There might have to be a reshuffle. Johnny Bergen, the trainer's calling for a substitution.
He doesn't look good, Braden.
Johnny Bergen, another big help for this club. And here we are, Royce Tear. Take a number. Look at him making that hitter. That's brilliant. He's a big man.
Ron Lapao, he only just walked off the ground.
Poor old Ron Levi.
He's back on again.
He's back on. And I think he'll be filling in at centre by the looks of it now.
Look, I think Luke's got a cramp in the calf. Look at it.
He does. He's a fit man.
Yeah.
More muscle than anything else, I imagine. The crowd has given it to Luke Berker, the captain coach of the Tigers. I actually think the trainer might be calling him off there.
It looks like they've got, the number's been handed over.
I hope it is not a calf injury. I do know that
he has had a history.
Yes, and it does. He's struggling from the field here. And
Troy Barbie's going to come on. Certainly doesn't look good there. Luke's coming off, as you can see at the moment. So with the Tigers playing the ball, they're coming right, switch it back into the left.
As Pat commentates the game, I can certainly see Luke Berkery is very ordinary there leaving the field.
Inside there, yes. Nice little kick.
Ryan McQueen under the ball. Double knock on.
Little game, Blues way.
We were nearly playing a bit of AFL there, weren't we?
Looked like it.
It was a great effort from Ryan McQueen. Ryan McQueen, a new addition to the Tigers this year. He's a country rugby rep.
Yeah, one of you, yeah.
And he brings in a very good resume at rugby league. And you can see why he's there. Luke Berkery spoke him up. And here we are, Bargy Bite. It's a nice hit up. I do apologise to the streams at home. His name is Matt, but I just call him Barge because that's his nickname, Big Barge Bite. Here comes Lewis Aragon, fondly known as Gears.
Gears for his work rate. He's an Indian.
Mate, he is. He just works and works and works. And here's Bell Chambers at acting half, who's been very good today. He's
out to Bristow.
It's in the normal half. He was playing half-back today in lieu of Jordan Anderson, who was suspended for 2 games.
Good tackle there by Dylan Murdoch and Troy Barr.
Here comes Ron Lepi, another strong run. Hasn't he been an addition for the Tumut Blues this year?
Must have been. Oh, well, he has. So hard to stop.
Bell Chambers, deep to Toppin kicks. It's another dinky kick, finds space between Charlie Barton and Dana Barton will take the ball.
End over end.
He's going to have a go here, try and beat the defenders. Gets around Toppin. Met well there. That was a good tackle by Andy Harris, the opposite winger.
Out to Jack Lyons.
Yeah, the young fellas and the small fellas are coming in for those little hit-ups now. And if we look to the sideline here with Jed Pierce, about to come back on, and Cam Dowling about to make his first run.
Play of the day, yeah.
He played reserve grade, looked very good for the Blues in reserve grade. And
good to see Cam back playing.
Yeah, a couple of really nasty injuries. And fit as a fiddle. Trains locally on CrossFit. I'm looking forward to seeing him out there.
Lafayette dummy half.
Tyron Norman back to the... Ooh! I think Dana Hare would have liked that ball.
No, I think so.
He was screaming.
He was gone.
Back in half, Luff. Back to Hay, and these kicks, they're
a nice kick.
He puts it, this. Kicks it, hits it. He shows a clean set of heels to beat Barton. McQueen, he's down the outside of the 50. He's beating Dylan Murdoch.
Dana with him.
Great tackle by Dane, but what an effort by Tommy Hickson.
That was a great
A little left foot step gets around him.
At least 23.
Iberly to Jeffrey to Ron Lepi. Ron Lepi back up the middle, settles it. The Blues are on the attack here at the 18.
That energy after that one rest.
Here we are. We've got Hook, Lachlan Bristow, I should say, out to Tolo. Tolo's been deadly on that right edge. Tolo pushes one away. He's through!
He got it.
Aroa Tolo Tuinavai has scored a great try for the Tumut Blues. What a brilliant one-on-one effort there. He has just knocked over blokes. He's bounced one bloke, pushed another bloke, defended another bloke, and he has scored a terrific try on the right edge.
This goes to show how big his momentum just went through. Very hard to stop.
The Blues tried hard to get him back after he played last year. He was almost not going to play, but he come back with Jed Pierce, and this is why the Blues wanted him back, because he is a sensational player.
And I can see the Tigers are getting Chris Rose, an old head, good player, very experienced player.
Probably carries more first grade gauge next to his name than anybody else.
Try for the Blues through their number 4, Tabati Aloha.
So Tolo scores the try, takes the Blues ahead 20
Tabati is
and
sponsored
again,
by Jordan
Jacob
West
Toppin left with another kick.
They're not making it easy.
The Blues now 24, Tigers 12, with kick to come.
Because at the moment it's only a 2-try game. But if Toppin makes the kick, it turns into a 3-try
Yeah, well, that's right.
The crowd get behind the Blues.
Dowling's on.
Yeah. Pierce on for Aragon and Dowling on for Pierce. And Toppin, very big kick, and he'll know that. But again, we've got to go back to it.
We're in the last 20 minutes.
That was a great
try.
effort. He's been enormous today. He set up that really good try for Andy Harris in the first half, in the first pass. Drew the defender down and offloaded. And then that there was just brute power, brute strength, and a little bit of footy now. So very good to see.
And as you were saying, the kicks, they're not getting any easier for Jacob.
No. And I think Buffy's had probably the easier kicks today from the other end. And Topo looking here to nail his serve from his 50. He's 2 for 2 at the moment, 2 from in front, and yes, 2 from the side. Easy walks in slowly. And nails it! To the cheers of the Madigan Hill and the John Hobby Hill, and the Tumut Blues go ahead.
To the sideline by the 5'8", Jacob Toppin.
Just under 19 to go.
Takes the Blues to
Not one to
26.
end, Pat.
Tigers 12. Jacob is sponsored by the left
It's
spin.
the first mark-up game in 50 years, if we haven't reminded you enough today. 100 years anniversary of the club.
Both clubs.
And here's Bargy Boy. Look at him wind up from the kickoff. And he powers through. What a run, Bargy Boy. Bell Chambers. A flat
Jed.
pass at best to Jed. Jeddy Pearce back on the field. He'll be a ball of energy. Bell Chambers to the right to Big Truck Masters.
Zach.
Finds a bit of space here. Staggered line there for the Tigers. I don't want to see too much of that. Here we are, top and ball in hand to Leapai. Leapai playing left edge now. And doing a great Dragon.
Yeah, they've sort of changed it around.
Check this again.
Over there by Luffy.
Fifth tackle. Who's the option here? Toppin or Hook? Toppin gets the ball under a bit of pressure. It's a nice kick though.
Never easy, are they?
Dana here in a bit of space. Need to be very dangerous here.
Runs it back well. This is where you say good. So elusive.
Runs in there for a run.
Good run too.
Very good.
All the 5 or 6 metres in that. Especially when he's coming in more off the wing. No.
Luff to the left. Chris Rose gets involved.
Oh, I think we've got an injury here.
One of their better plays.
The first injury we've had.
Yeah,
Such a physical game.
Yeah, a couple of left a bit sore, but nothing on field like this. We've got Blue Mercury there with the bowling injury, and obviously Greg Drager there. Rebound.
Seemed to be a rib. Carlex maybe.
Well, we do have a breaking play. It's an opportunity to get a fake sense from the outside. Streaming broadcast service for getting the sense of the Sapphire Rugby League.
We've got the thumbs up from the camera.
Thumbs up from the camera. And the broadcast on the radio station. And as I said, the lead up to this event, it's going to go independent. Some run time. Look, you've got some others from the basically. Promoting the game. We can even see on the sideline there earlier, Luke Watson taking a few photos. Mick Murphy from the Gun to Go Independent over there taking some comments on the right edge. He won't be enjoying the result as much. It's been a big day for Tumut.
I'd imagine we'd have the daily advertising. No, sorry, mate. Sorry, mate. We'd like you talking about 2WG.
And there's a big kick from Garrick Hayes. It's an awkward kick. Mitchie Ivel.
Well taken.
That Buddy Franklin and Mitchie Ivel. What's going on there? Big jump, makes the catch.
I will say to Chris Rose,
And Dowling has the first run, and he's met by a
welcome to the ground.
He did well though, not the top of the ball. It was a bit of a hospital. Bell Chambers, the big Bargy by it. He's been, look at this, the big show and go. Dropped it. I think Bargy ball was a 6 on a 16 there. unfortunate mistake.
Nothing given up to
Enough for Collins. We need to see this energy from Collins. Acting half left. He finds Harvey.
He's had a good game.
His first half was sensational. Here we are to Holo. To Holo has the ball. Luff. To Holo fights Levi, plays the ball. Luff at acting half.
I love that.
Short ball. No, he keeps it. He's kept.
I love that one-arm kicker.
He was meant a little bit high, but it slipped up. To Holo again.
Danger here for the
Hey, to
Blues.
McQueen. McQueen one-on-one beats Toppin. Doesn't beat Tommy Jeffrey or Tommy Hickson.
You less than a metre out. Watch out for Derek.
Ball play the ball up. Missed. Royce out with the crossfield kick.
Could be 6 more. It is 6 more.
Jack Lyons got the ball. He has to hold the ball here.
Maybe Jack realises he does. He's wrapped up well by the Blues defence.
The Tigers. They're a big chance
Here's
here.
the opportunity.
Luffy. That's going to be called. I think it was not going to be potentially.
And that's what it looks like it's been called that.
No,
he's gone the other way.
I think that's an unlucky call for the Gundagai Tigers. The Tumut Blues fans don't agree. They're right behind the call.
I can't understand why.
And I'm sure that the Gundagai crowd will get right into it when you have the same contest in only about 10 weeks' time. We're playing at Anzac Park, which will be a big test for the Blues playing there. You know, the home of rugby league and the Riverina, arguably. Brilliant to play it.
Oh, beautiful.
But we're here at Twickenham today, and
The icon, Twickenham over.
starting ground only across the road from the Tumut program where the first ever Maher Cup game was played back on August 3, 1921. Tommy Jeffrey makes another run, and as I said earlier, he hasn't had an easy day. He's been met with a few big runs. Big Tolo
Good defence.
sets a good platform, but James Ruff there around the ankles. Bell Chambers picks it up from acting half. He's forced to run.
The Tigers will want to keep him down here. That goes without saying. The Blues will want to get out.
Yeah, with 14 minutes left, the time is running out for the Tigers. Zachy Masters.
Dare I say it, you have to be next to score.
I think it's getting to that point there, Pat. And here we are. Jetty Pearce runs up with Byte. Who's going to have it? Pearce runs it. Byte's really had something.
He certainly has.
Up with Aladdin. Plays like
Nice
this.
kick by Locke.
Yeah, nice and low. Look at this.
Yes, though.
Dano Hare's got.
He knows where to position himself, don't he?
Oh, just gets out of it. Good effort by Mitchie Ivory.
It was a good effort. Fullback on fullback.
Barge Byte over the top. Hayed acting half. Nice run there by what looks like Colin Dorman. It is. Luff to Barbie. Barbie bullocking forward. Met well by
Another man.
Byte.
Two big boys
Two
coming
men
together.
coming together, that's it. There's Royce Cat on the edge, met by another big man.
So what was it? Full bodies.
Oh, mate. I love it.
Yeah, this is us up here.
Bit of a groggy play the ball there from Tout. Back to McQueen. McQueen's been very energetic when he's had the ball. Really gets through the gap. But look at that, the big man.
Last tackle.
To the left.
Oh,
Through the legs of Rose. Off the ground.
very messy.
And this
It's playing on.
opportunity here for Lachlan Buffo who's tackling the 40.
They won't be happy with that, the Tigers.
A couple of tight teams making their way here.
First full, well, that's right. First full game of the year.
March Byte leaves the field after a very good 15-20 minute stint. Like Louis Arrigan back on the field. Here we are.
Back out to Jed. Pearce.
Big Jed Pearce. Hard to take down. Well handled. Again, Luff though, isn't he? He's so good at getting his tackles.
I'd hate to think what his tackle count is per game.
He's Ron Levi. Kicks out the smallest man. Oh, he's a Derek A. Almost in. What a great tackle there by Charlie Barton.
Could have so easily gone through.
Yeah, try saver in my eyes.
Topo, Jacob Toppin. The ball on the ground. Cam.
Big Cam Dowling.
Trying to work a way through there.
See Cam finding his feet in first grade. Here we are. Lachlan Bristow shapes right. He does. He goes right to Toppin. Toppin for an early kick.
Nice
Andy Harris
kick.
chases.
And it's gone dead.
It has gone dead. Just a bit too much on that.
So it'll be a Tigers ball out from the 20.
And a couple of tight hands, as I said just before. A couple of hands on heads there, the Tigers, and a couple of hands on hips for the Blues. Here we are. Jack Lyons again, is it? Or Taholo. Taholo.
11 and a half to go. 26-12. Play the Tumut Blues.
crowd starts to sort of get into the contest. They know what a win here means.
Oh, what a run.
What a Royce, it's out.
Nice run.
Big body, pumping leg.
Full of energy.
And here comes Alpha Collins off the back of the rucker. That's another good run there.
They're making good yards.
And all of a sudden, the Tigers are inside the 40.
And Joel's about to come on, Joel Field.
He was good in the first half, turned the tide. They need it again. Big pass. It's a good pass. Charlie Barton, met by Tommy Hickson. A couple of youngsters doing battle on the edge here. Ryan McQueen feels it acting half. It's Derek Hay. Hay to Taholo. Taholo. Oh, you don't run at Zachy Masters, and that's why.
Thanks for coming.
James Luff back to the ruck. He kicks for himself. Good kick. It's held up. It's held up.
Oh.
And Mitch Ivel
It's been ruled out.
has read that like a bull. What a call. I actually thought he'd made a mistake there.
That'll be the longest waiting, I reckon, for a ball to go over the line. If you're a fullback in that position.
And I guess that's why he gets paid the big bucks there at fullback. And here we are, Tommy Jeffrey with a hit up. He picks out Royce Town. He goes, how you going? Royce Town gives him a serve back. Big Jetty Pierce
goes up again. Met by 3 Gundagai defenders.
Tigers really amping up here, trying to force a mistake. With only 10 minutes left and 14 points down, they need to score, and they need to score in the next couple of minutes. But
yeah, well, that's right. And for the listeners and people obviously watching, don't forget, Tumut was up 16-0, so
anything can happen. It's been a day for the Blues so far, though, winning the 16s and 18s. And reserve grade was a big win for the Tigers, and if the Blues can win here, winning 3 out of 4, it'd be a great start.
Oh, definitely right. Great start, yeah.
Always good to have that game at Wendy's still at Twickenham. Here we are.
Jed looking to offload. No, he's quite happy to take the tackle.
We have got other Group 9 games today. We've got the Wagga Kangaroos.
I was going to say Kangaroos.
Brothers.
They've recruited pretty well.
Going to be one of the teams to beat this year. And we've got Young, another strong team taking on Auburn, who we haven't heard much of. So that's all tomorrow. But right now we're here at Twickenham, and the Tumut Blues are trying to tackle Dano Hare, which they do. And they lead 26-12 with just over 9 minutes left. It's a good hit up there.
Well done. Tyler Dorman.
Yeah, knocks over Cam down. He gets back on his feet.
Be careful, don't hold it on too long.
Here we are. Another big hit up. Look at this.
Oh.
He was good in the first half, and he's come out the same again. James Luff acting up. He sees some space. Don't give him some space. He pushes through. And he's
tried to offload.
Ronnie Leapi's got the ball in open space.
He's tried to offload.
And now the Blues are in attacking field position.
They got the momentum.
Tolo. Don't let him in space. And here we are, shaping left here. We've got numbers. Jacob Toppin barking instructions. There's a set letter Cam Dowling on the right.
Hit well.
Very good tackle. Good effort there by Alpha Collins.
Jed Pierce comes out the top O. Oh, no. Look out, look out. Oh.
That's a fair call. Pass is slightly knocked down by Ryan. And now the Blues get a scrum 20 metres out.
And we've got a blue down with a cramp, probably.
Early in the season, heavy field.
Oh, yeah. Heavy jumpers. They look.
A couple of tired boys out there.
First hit out for the season.
And with just under 8 minutes left, we are 26-12, shooting ahead in this market.
I think for the Blues, it'll be all about ball security. They don't want to cough it up.
These tackles from top balls, they win the game. Bell Chambers an active half. He finds a charge in Cam Dowling. And here comes, this is going to be a loud roar as young 17-year-old Mel Aitken gets his first grade debut. He's on the sideline here. Jetty Pierce has a run. Close enough to charge over the big man.
He's lost it all.
And they've called a penalty.
Raked out.
This is going to be a proud moment for the Aitken family, young Mel Aitken family to hear watching.
Is that right? Malik.
That's it.
Pronounced Malik?
Yep. Loves Mal.
So would I.
They shake left here. Ron Leapi has the ball. Tucks it under and goes. He must be agonisingly close there with Ben Whitney looking over the play. Bill Chambers.
Couldn't be surprised they go left again. But no, they went right.
Lachlan Bristow. And he's met. So I guess I'll give him an inch here. They know that a try spells you into the result. Now Aiken is on the field now after Bill Chambers limping from the field a bit ginger there.
slowing it down a little bit.
Toppin to Mitchie Ivel. Met a strong tackle by Tigers defenders. Really arrogant or filling acting half here.
Come back to the left. No, they go right.
Now big truck masters. Big Tolo. Tolo offloads to Cam Dowling. Cam Dowling has the ball.
Got wrapped up.
Tigers just doing enough to keep the Blues out here. To the right. Oh, Tolo drops the ball.
What's he ruling?
Time stopped here. Waiting for Ben Whitby's call. I'm not entirely sure what's happened here.
He's calling out one of the Tigers players, I believe.
We're appreciating this breaking play. Ben Bristow, the trainer, runs down to the field, barking instructions out to the team. The ball's coming back here, Pat.
Looks like it.
High tackle, so the referee must have been playing the game still. Ben Whitby's brought it back.
That's all I can hit.
Yeah, left side of the post for a head, high ball. And we've got Lachlan Bristow with the ball, a couple of big boys ready for hit-ups. Ron Leapai, Jetty Pearce.
They're going to be hard to hold out, you would think.
Yeah. I was a betting man, Pat, like I am. I'd be all over the Blues to score here, I think.
Hanson's house is on this.
Hopefully this is not listening at home. But here's Jed Pearce. Nice hit up. Finds his feet, which is the big thing here. Finding the feet, quick play the balls. Bristow attacking half. Big pass to Malik Aiken, his first touch in first grade. So Tolo. Aiken's going to fill in here at acting half. Barking instructions, the young pup. Passes the ball. Cam Dowling. Cam Dowling, who's backing up from reserve grade, playing early in the second half in his first grade since 2018. Lachlan Bristow at acting half. Nordman passes Toppin does well though, picks it up. Ronnie Leapai, offloads to Tommy Jeffrey. Tommy Jeffrey to Tommy Hickson.
Oh, he got it this time, I think.
I don't know.
I think he did.
He's died.
I think he did.
And then Whitby's going to point to the spot. Tommy Hickson has flown from the clouds to score a terrific try on the left edge. What a cracking effort from the 20-year-old making his first grade debut. We do have
that must have been almost first time,
and it looks like the Tigers and the Blues Bills have come to the middle to celebrate together with a few push and shove. What a cracking effort. Tommy Hickson had to dive from about 3 metres out from the try line. His legs were over the sideline but in the air, and he's put the ball down in an absolute brilliant effort.
Put it down well.
Would have made Sevo proud. Parramatta Eagles finisher. What an absolutely sensational finish there. And you've got to give a lot of credit to Jacob Toppin, who picked up that loose ball off the ground, threw a big spiral to Ronnie Leapai. Ronnie Leapai then beats two players.
Beautiful pass.
Offloads. And that is what footy is all about. That is a top quality try and a top quality finish to a Tumut Blues team is now ahead 30-12 with only 4 minutes left.
Kick to come.
And the win is basically in the bag here for the Blues. And you can hear the John Hoddy Hill and the Madigan Hill. The boys are enjoying it. No doubt enjoying their beverages and steak sandwiches.
Certainly be enjoying it a little bit late.
No doubt. I think the Tumut Old Boys and Supporters Club have a big shindig tonight at the Tumut Golf Club.
Tumut Golf Club.
Celebrating 100 years of the Maher Cup, 100 years of the club. Some premierships in there as well. I think John Hobby's team that led the club to a premiership in 1971.
That's right.
And no doubt celebrating the 2010 team too that won.
See a couple of supporters starting to lose, which is a little bit of a shame because you've still got the presentation of the Maher Cup.
Yeah, which I think is going to be an emotional moment for a lot of Tumut players here who do have a lot of history with the Maher Cup, and no doubt going to be a tough result for the Tigers, who come here probably as the red hot favourites to win this game.
You got to feel for Topper, Jacob.
He has not had an easy day of things at all. This is as hard as they get on the sideline, around 25 metres out from the goal line. But admittedly, there's no pressure on him for this one.
No, we'll say the wind's died down.
It has, and the hill's not as loud as it can be.
He'll take his time.
Yep. Blues up 30-12 on this Maher Cup match. The first Maher Cup match played since 1971. trivia for you, Pat. Between Gundagai and Tumut, we played around 290 mark-up games.
Incredible, isn't it?
It is. Here we are. I think he's in shape for 2 far tonight. He's worst of the day, but in saying that, the Blues are up.
3 minutes, roughly 20 seconds remaining. Blues 30, Tigers 12.
Ground there, letting the ground go. And all of a sudden, the Gundagai Tigers fans are going very good. And Tumut seem to enjoying the beverages even more.
I'm just enjoying the beverage when I can.
And here we are. The Tigers will make this last 3 minutes very difficult because they'll be putting on some shots and they'll be wanting the ball. And here we are, Dana
Nice
Hicks.
deep kick-off. Oh, little fella.
Andy Harris takes it back to Big Truck Masters, and look at him storm back. This man has played 77 minutes of footy and has not stopped.
Hello.
Oh, hello! That'll make Matty Johns proud, aka bring back the biff.
But you won't want to do anything too silly, could affect future games, do you?
Exactly right. The Blues are already without their starting halfback and their Tommy General and Jordan Anderson. He was suspended from, if I remember correctly, the grand final.
That's right.
Can you remind me, Pat, who did he hit high? Was it Arthur Collins?
I think it was.
Yeah.
I think it was. Jeff, yeah, definitely.
He missed out on the punt. Well, here we are. Then Whitney has, as you said, him for 10. Yes, we've got a couple for 10. Early showers. Looks up Troy Barbie, possibly.
No, just the one.
No, he sent someone else. They're just not going.
Oh.
That is Barbie, isn't it?
Lockie.
Leaving the field.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah, so Barbie's copped the 10. And Lachlan Bristow, who looks to have a bit of claret there, possibly.
I think he's got one just under the nose.
Yeah. I'm sure the claret will wash out of the Blue Boys quite easily too.
Coming off it, brother.
That image there is a testament to the mark-up, isn't it?
Oh, that's what it is.
77 minutes of footy, mud,
Blood, sweat, tears, yes.
Love it. And here we are. So the Blues have got a penalty with 2 minutes 23 left on the clock.
12 aside.
I don't think this will be the only stop in play in the next 2.5 minutes either.
I'm beginning to think that. Jeffrey, yes.
Taking finds the sideline. Looking around 35 metres out. Tolo with the ball. And Cam Dowling's going to take it up. He's not going to take a backward step. And he goes straight at the big boys. Met well by Joel Field and James Luff.
Enjoying his time on the field, no doubt about that.
I think so. And here we are, Jetty Pearce. Straight up.
Under 2 minutes to go.
Now Lakin filling it acting half. Good sign for the future.
Directing the play.
Young 17-year-old barking orders to Louis Arian. Oh, and he's hit. Taholo. Taholo has monstered him in a one-on-one tackle.
Young Mal's back again.
Big Jetty Pearce.
Straight to Zach. Masters. Wrapped up by
Four just front. Now Lakin's still there.
4 Tigers players.
Looks like he's looking for a settler back here with Louis Arian. Yep, he hits Lewis. Lewis hit by a good tackle there.
Good low tackle too.
Chris Rose winding back the clock there.
That's the last tackle.
Here we are, Jacob Toppin under a bit of pressure from James Luff.
Just happy to find the sideline. That'll soak up time.
And that could nearly be the last play of the game with a minute left.
And I think players, they won't mind that either.
It's a big win for the Twickenham Blues here at the moment, isn't it?
Oh, it is.
Or did you expect to come here? I'm thinking a 2 or a 4 point game, not an 18-point contest.
No, that's right. I agree, Jeff.
While the game winds down, I am going to leave you in the good hands of Pat Ferguson, or I get ready to go down and do a couple of post-match interviews.
No worries, Jeff. And of course, goes out to Jack Lyons. He's wrapped up with a good tackle. Comes back to centre field. Tyron Gorman, he's wrapped up by 3 Tumut Blues players there. James Luff comes in, a dummy half. Goes out to Chris Rose. Long cut-out pass. Watch out for Dano here. And he's gone out to Dano here. This could be another final sideline. And that will be it. Game done and dusted. And it's a great
That was a good finish there.
It was. Great win there to the team. Congratulations to the Blues. Congratulations to the Tigers.
What a great game of footy, ladies and gentlemen.
That was a good finish there, Pat, wasn't it?
Certainly was. And just going through the try score.
Congratulations to the Blues. Commiserations to the Tigers. There will be another game of this on the 26th of June at Anzac Park, Gundagai. Beside of that, I'd like to see Timmy Bevan and Jill Jones at the presentation area. Thank you.
And of course, just running
Also, Mr. David Trodden.
for the try scorers for the Tumut Blues.
And the captains and players on both sides, when you have a spell, to the presentation area. Thank you.
Try scorers for the Tumut Blues. Tries to Andrew Harris, Thomas Hickson, Tavita Aroa Tunavai, Braden Draper, Lachlan Bristow, Zach Masters. 3 goals to Jacob Topham. And for the Gundagai Tigers, tries to Derek Hay, Luke Berkery, and 2 goals to James Luff. The players are congratulating each other now. And what was a great game of rugby league football. Tigers probably ruined some chances, some simple errors. They'll be addressing that, no doubt, during the week. And of course, the Blues, well-deserved winners. And there'll be a presentation about to happen of the trophy. Of course, obviously, Jeff is down on the ground. We're just waiting for the captains to come over. First, the losing captain. Congratulating the deservedly so too. It was a great win.
We have the Tigers to the presentation area. Thank you.
And we can see broke.
Luke Berkery's going to be down there with Jeff Hansen now.
Where's the medal? The medal.
And captain. Tell me about the contest.
It's a shame that we felt flat there for a bit, but full credit to him.
Typical first round match, a lot of mistakes, both ends, a lot of penalties, and getting used to some of the new rules.
Yeah, I don't think the new rules were a factor. I just think Tumut probably turned up ready to go and probably got us on the back foot there, which is the most disappointing thing for us. So, full credit to Tumut today.
And obviously, not the result you wanted, but playing in a Maher Cup, it's obviously a great day of football, great celebration of rugby league. Mate, what was your take on it so far from the first game?
Yeah, look, we're extremely honoured and privileged to play in the game, and we couldn't be prouder to actually represent, I guess, everyone in the last 50 years that have played before us. So, extremely lucky to play in it, and full credit to you.
Appreciate it. That's Luke Berkery.
Yeah, Jeff will try and get the winning captain there. He's got the cloth up. He looks like a gladiator. And of course, I'm talking Lachlan
Ladies and
Bristow.
gentlemen, may I have your attention for 1 moment?
And quickly, with Bristow here, the captain coach.
For a minute, please. We are here
They're doing the
to
presentation, so a little bit of time delay between interviewing the winning captain. They're going to do the man of the match.
And I have with me Mrs. Jill Jones, who is going to present it with. Now, Jill Jones is the husband of Bronk.
The widow.
And Timmy Bevan, of course, as you're all aware, is the son of Beta. So this medal is in memory of both of those people. And Jill would like to say, upon presenting the medal, quite a few words. I'll turn you over to Jill.
Thank you, Jack. On Bronk's behalf, I certainly would like to congratulate and welcome all the old Maher Cup players. How privileged and proud I am to be asked to present this Jones Bevan medal to Zach Masters. Congratulations to Zach from Bronk. I'm 100% sure, hello Zach. I'm 100% sure that Bronk was watching the boys from Tumut and Gundagai play for this famous Maher Cup. One of Bronk's favourite conversations was to do with his time playing with those Tumut and Gundagai Maher Cup sides. How happy he would be here to be present today but he's watching from above, I'm sure. And he's also making a big noise for his boys from Gundagai. Congratulations to those sides from Bronk. I could see him smiling down to all of the people here present today. You all know how he loves you all so much. It was only the other day that Bronk said to his grandkids that he wanted to kick the first ball off at this game. Anyway, his grandkids said laughingly, well, Bronk, we'll push out the old wheelchair from you if you can't walk. But I said, no bloody way you will hurt your back, Bronk. God love you. I'm sorry, mate, you're not here to see this wonderful game. Thank you on behalf of Bronx.
The widow was a great point. He played one season with the Tumut Blues, representing the medal to Zach Masters. Well deserved too. High work rate for Zach in both attack and defence. Nice moment there.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, if I could have David Trott. David is out here with us. David will present the trophy. Tim, you might get that for David, would you? Okay.
Iconic piece of silverware.
Can I just say congratulations to everybody who's been involved in this promotion. What an exciting day to be back playing footy after the year we had last year, and what a high standard game. Congratulations to Gundagai, the reigning premiers and really worthy competitors today. Particular congratulations to Tumut, who put such a lot of work into making a wonderful day, not only for your footy club, but for the whole Tumut community, and deserved winners today. So congratulations. I think Zach should come back again with your co-captain to accept the Maher Cup after 100 years.
Again, congratulations to the Tumut Blues, Zach Masters, Lachlan Bristow receiving the cup from Grave Trodden.
Thanks, Jill, as well. Such a special honour to have this this medal. So, thanks to Gundagai. Got another great match again. We've bashed each other for the last 3 or 4 years now, so I suppose we'll keep doing it as well. And then thanks to everyone for coming down. What a day. The hill. Yeah, see you next week. Thank you.
And I think Jeff's going to try and get rid of the captains.
Thank you, Bill. Thank you, Dave. Now we'll all go out after we have a little bit of variety here, and we'll see all of you again at the golf club.
So Jeff's going to try and catch up with the winning captain, Lachlan Bristow. He's looking a little bit worse for wear. The gladiator, look, the gladiator. He looks up at the camera.
All right. So I'm Tumut Blues captain coaches, Zach Masters and Lachlan Bristow after their big win. And Zach Masters after winning the man of the match honours. Can you just give me a quick 2 cents on the game, Lachie?
Yeah, it was tough as we expected. I think we really came out of the blocks well. We weathered the storm early on. A few bad penalties we sort of gave away and let them creep back into it. And we went into half time, spoke about that, and came out and
Ladies and gentlemen, just thank you once again for your attendance here today. The people from Gundagai and further afield, we wish you all a very safe trip home, and thank you for being with us.
it's unreal. He's just a physical specimen. A big bloke like him that can play 80 in the middle. He's so worthy in the team. Yeah, he's a beast.
Exactly. Telling you this under the premiers, when you guys 3 debutants, a few things went against your preparation to win so well. How was that made you?
Mate, I'm so proud of the boys. I wasn't sure what to expect today. A few new faces, but I knew they'd rip in, and to put in a performance like that, especially the start we had, the amount of energy and effort that was there, that's all we asked, and that's what we got, so very proud. Yeah, very much so. We knew they'd do a job for us, so yeah, and that's what they did. They went out there, got the job done, and that's all we could ask.
I'll let you guys celebrate tonight. And for those at home celebrating at the golf club for the 100-year anniversary. Good one, boys.
And a big thank you to Jeff down there on the ground. And, of course, hopefully everyone enjoyed the coverage, as we said. Big thank you to everyone involved. Hope you enjoyed the live stream. And that's pretty much that's it for us down here at Twickenham. Big thank you to Jeff Hansen. Big thanks to Jimmy, the cameraman, for his, perseverance more than anything. And we'll cross back to the local radio now. It's back to you, Dave Eisner, back in the studio.